Have you ever wondered why something as simple as salt was once a decisive factor in the fate of great empires? Salt, the very substance we easily find in our kitchens today, was once known as white gold, a cause of brutal wars and a foundation for the rise of legendary civilizations. In today's video, Historical Owl will take you on a dramatic journey, uncovering the secrets of how salt once controlled economies, shifted the balance of power, and even shaped human history. Don't look away, because the thrilling story of this humble spice will make you see its value in a whole new light. Salt in life. Salt plays a crucial role in maintaining electrolyte balance and supporting other important functions in the body. The main component of salt is sodium, an essential electrolyte that helps regulate the body's water levels and ensures proper cellular function. Sodium not only helps maintain osmotic pressure, but also supports effective nerve signal transmission and muscle contraction, which are vital for movement and the body's responses. In addition, salt plays a role in aiding digestion by promoting the production of stomach acid, which improves the breakdown of food and nutrient absorption. The balance between sodium, potassium, and other electrolytes is crucial for maintaining pH levels and regulating blood pressure. A deficiency or excess of sodium can lead to issues such as dehydration, muscle dysfunction, and even life-threatening electrolyte imbalances. In addition, salt plays a role in aiding digestion by promoting the production of stomach acid, which improves the breakdown of food and nutrient absorption. The balance between sodium, potassium, and other electrolytes is crucial for maintaining pH levels and regulating blood pressure. A deficiency or excess of sodium can lead to issues such as dehydration, muscle dysfunction, and even life-threatening electrolyte imbalances. In medieval Europe, salt was not only of economic value, but also tied to superstition and politics. In Leonardo da Vinci's famous work, The Last Supper, the image of a spilled salt shaker symbolizes bad luck. In France, the salt tax, gabelle, once sparked a wave of anger and contributed to the French Revolution, illustrating how deeply salt influenced both the economy and society. We must also mention Gandhi's Salt March in 1930, when he led a protest against British colonial policies, highlighting salt as a symbol of the fight for freedom. In Austria, the city of Salzburg, whose name means Salt Castle, reflects the prosperity tied to this resource. Many cultures have also sanctified salt, making it a part of religious rituals and beliefs. In Haiti, salt is believed to protect people from zombies, while in Judaism and Islam, it holds a special role in spiritual ceremonies. From being a commodity that people were willing to fight and sacrifice to protect, salt gradually lost its high value with the advent of refrigeration and freezing technologies, transforming it into a common and easily accessible seasoning. Salt in history. Throughout history, salt has played such a crucial role that it was used as currency, not just a simple seasoning or food preservation tool. In ancient Rome, soldiers were sometimes paid in salt instead of money. The Latin word salarium, meaning salt portion, is the origin of the modern word salary. This demonstrates the essential value of salt in ancient societies. Throughout history, salt has played such a crucial role that it was used as currency, not just a simple seasoning or food preservation tool. In ancient Rome, soldiers were sometimes paid in salt instead of money. The Latin word salarium, meaning salt portion, is the origin of the modern word salary. This demonstrates the essential value of salt in ancient societies. In ancient civilizations like China and the Maya, salt was also regarded as a luxury item and a crucial part of trade. In China, salt contributed to the development of the Silk Road, and the government tightly controlled the salt supply to fund major projects like the Great Wall of China. From trade routes to the rise of empires, the story of salt serves as evidence that a seemingly simple mineral can become the foundation of economic power and influence in human history. Salt, a simple seasoning today, was once the cause of bloody wars and prolonged conflict. 19th century, the Salt War in San Elizario, West Texas, emerged as a prime example. The conflict began with political and legal disputes between politicians and Anglo-capitalists over the ownership of large salt lakes. By 1877, this struggle escalated into an armed uprising by the Mexican and Tejano communities in the Rio Grande region. The Texas Rangers were called in to suppress the movement, but ultimately, the rebels forced the soldiers to surrender, though the result was that hundreds of Mexicans had to flee to Mexico, with some living in permanent exile. During the American Civil War, salt played an equally important role. The South depended on salt to preserve food, maintain the health of the army, and serve other military needs. When the North attacked the salt works in Saltville, Virginia, these assaults not only destroyed one of the South's key salt supplies, but also weakened its military strength. In fact, Southern President Jefferson Davis had to promise military exemptions to those who participated in salt production to support the war effort. By the end of the war, the severing of salt supplies left the South facing a food crisis and a weakened fighting force. Additionally, during Napoleon's retreat from Moscow in 1812, the shortage of salt contributed to the French army's disastrous defeat. Salt was not only essential for preserving food, but also for healing wounds, and the lack of it during the harsh winter led to the deaths of hundreds of thousands of French soldiers. This scarcity of salt became a significant factor in the collapse of Napoleon's Grand Army. Salt is not just a seasoning, but an integral part of many festivals and religious rituals throughout history, with some ceremonies so peculiar you might wonder if they added a pinch of salt to their imagination. For instance, in Indian culture, salt is an essential component of offerings and purification rituals, especially in ceremonies dedicated to deities. Beyond purifying the body, salt is believed to ward off evil spirits, and you might find it scattered everywhere, from altars to temple surroundings. In the Greek biblical salt festival, salt symbolizes purity and eternity, to the extent that it was even given to new recruits in the army as a special gift. Meanwhile, in a Japanese tradition, salt is used for purification during temple festivals. Participants throw salt on themselves and around, almost as if they were engaging in a salt game rather than a sacred ritual. In fact, if you ever join one of these festivals, don't be surprised if it feels like you've inadvertently participated in a salt throwing contest. Under the scorching sun, as the waves gently lap against the shore, a mysterious and challenging world slowly unfolds. This is the world of the salt workers, those who quietly dedicate themselves to a craft that has existed since ancient times, yet remains little known. Their lives are a puzzle that only those with patience and sensitivity can hope to decipher. Every morning, before the sun rises high in the sky, they are already present in the vast salt fields, where the sea mist and the land blend to create an ethereal space. Surrounded by waves, the salt workers begin their day with axes and rudimentary tools, reminiscent of ancient craftsmen. They use them to dig the earth, create salty mud patches, and then fill them with seawater. This act is not just work, it is a ritual, an indispensable part of nature's rhythm. Salt workers are like guardians of ancient secrets, where the sea and land must unite to create life. No one knows the precise formula for salt or exactly when this work began. It is like a piece in a faded historical mosaic, yet an essential one. All they know is that each day is a battle with nature, as the seawater recedes, leaving behind a white crust of salt as a silent witness of time. And then, as the sun sets behind distant mountains, the salt workers quietly harvest the first grains of salt of the new day, pure grains that carry countless ancient stories. Yet, despite centuries passing, the secret of how they have managed to endure through generations has never been fully revealed. Is this puzzle a challenge that only the steadfast can uncover? Salt and culinary culture. Salt, an ancient and mysterious mineral, is not only an essential ingredient in cooking, but also a crucial element in food preservation. For thousands of years, salt has proven its indispensable role in preserving flavors and extending the shelf life of food, from ancient civilizations to modern meals. However, few people know that there isn't just one type of salt. In fact, there are many different types, each with its own characteristics and unique flavors that contribute to the diversity of culinary art. Sea salt, harvested from seawater through evaporation, brings a mild salty taste and sometimes a distinctive mineral note, depending on where the seawater is sourced. Coarse sea salt has a larger texture, retaining natural minerals that create rich and appealing dishes. Notably, sea salt can be used in traditional food preservation methods such as pickling or curing meat, allowing food to not only last longer but also develop a robust, unforgettable flavor. Himalayan salt, famous for its distinctive pink color, is not just a seasoning, but a symbol of health and purity. Primarily sourced from ancient salt mines in the Himalayan region, this type of salt is known not only for its rich mineral content, but also for its mild flavor and ability to enhance dishes gently. Himalayan salt is used not only for seasoning, but is also frequently applied in food preservation methods, especially when curing meat and fish, imparting a unique taste and slowing down the spoilage process. In addition to its roles in seasoning and preservation, salt is also a crucial tool in enhancing the flavors of food. Culinary experts often argue that salt is not just a simple seasoning, but a flavor enhancer, capable of amplifying the natural taste of ingredients. A pinch of salt can reduce bitterness, balance sweetness, or bring out hidden flavors in dishes. Furthermore, the use of salt in food preservation has a long history. Before the advent of refrigeration, salt was the only method to preserve meat, fish, and vegetables for extended periods without spoilage. Salt works by drawing moisture out of food, creating an environment that is unfavorable for bacterial growth, thus helping to maintain the food's integrity and flavor over time. In addition to methods like curing, pickling, and salting, salt is also used in packaging foods such as fish and meat, creating a natural protective layer that prevents bacterial intrusion. Today, although modern preservation methods like refrigeration have largely replaced salt's role in food storage, salt still holds an important place in the culinary world. Its use not only enhances flavor, but also contributes to creating dishes that are deeply rooted in local traditions, with each type of salt carrying its own unique story. So, whether it's a lightly flavored sea salt, a mineral-rich Himalayan salt, or even the uniquely textured kosher salt, each type of salt plays a distinct role in the culinary arts. Salt is not just a simple seasoning, but an indispensable part of life, deeply connected to the history and culture of humanity. Thus, we've explored an intriguing and dramatic chapter in the history of salt, a seemingly simple spice, yet one that holds the power to change the world. Salt was not only a key factor in ancient civilizations, but also a catalyst for wars, prosperity, and uprisings. Have you ever thought that a grain of salt could profoundly impact the history of humankind? If this story has sparked your curiosity and you want to dive deeper into the mysteries and untold tales of history, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss any exciting videos from Wise Owl. And if you enjoy exploration videos like this, be sure to share and leave your thoughts in the comments. We're always here to join you on every new, fascinating journey